I can't believe school starts tomorrow.
Guys, the school has mold.
Mold?
Mold.
Mold?
Mold.
Mold!
What the? What's all this about mold, Benjamin?
It's all over the school. It's poisoning the air. They've got to clean it all up. It's going to delay the start of classes. They say that spending time in the school building is making people sick.
But hey, tell us something we didn't know.
Heard that.
Is it true, Mom? Is it true?
It's true, all right. I just talked with the head of the school board. They were getting the building ready for the start of classes, and they discovered toxic mold.
Where did the toxic mold come from?
Nobody knows.
May I suggest Connor's locker as a likely source?
Ooh, yes. That thing is a giant petri dish.
It's back to school time for local children, but not for the students at one of the city's oldest schools. Mold was discovered this week at Vyond High School, earning the building a designation as a Level 4 health risk. Cleanup efforts have begun, but officials will not comment on the timetable for completion. For now, they are saying only that the school will remain closed indefinitely. Up next, meet a wacky parrot who sings opera.
Indefinitely!
They say it could take months to get rid of the mold in the school.
Months! No school for months!
Dream on, Connor. They're not gonna let us miss that much school. They'll set up some temporary classrooms somewhere. Or they'll send us to another school.
They will. There goes my backpacking trek across Europe.
Well, I'm sure we'll still have field trips.
You know, I think this toxic mold they found in a school has been there for years. It's been poisoning our minds. No wonder I can't concentrate. No wonder my grades stink.
I haven't had any trouble concentrating. My grades are fine. How do you explain that?
Let me think.
This could take a while.
He's got mold on the brain.
Wow. Look at this, guys. They've got tape all around the school. It's quarantined. It's weird seeing it like this, isn't it? I mean, we should be in there. It should be filled with kids. It's sad.
Oh yes, very sad. But somehow, I'll manage to smile through the tears.
I'll dance.
Hey school! Long time no see! Hey, how does it feel to be shut down because of toxic mold? Ha! It couldn't happen to a nicer building, you stinking pile of bricks. Ha!
Ready to go?
Go? We just got here. I'm just warming up.
It's payback time.
Get used to it, chump. I'm here all week.
What are you doing up?
It's time to get ready for school.
But your school's closed.
True, true. But Penelope's job isn't. Couldn't miss this.
This isn't going to last forever, you know.
I know.
Soon they'll stick us in some sort of temporary school.
Yup.
Our mini vacation because of the toxic mold will be over.
Uh-huh.
Savor the awesomeness.
Hey, Penelope, work hard.
It's official. The school board just decided where you guys will be attending classes while Vyond gets cleaned up.
They did?
Where?
Sunnyside?
No.
Roosevelt.
No.
McLean?
No.
Clovis.
No.
Hoover?
No. A MC.
No!
How come you guys are so upset about going to school at AMC?
Mom, AMC is our arch rival.
But it's such a nice building. It's so modern and clean.
Exactly. Their school is a palace. They think they're better than us. And now we've got to beg them to spare us a few stinking classrooms because our school has mold.
Maybe, like mold, they'll. Haha. Grow on you.
Nice, Mom. Way to make light of our shame.
Well. Good morning, sleepyhead. How are you feeling? Ready for your big day?
Big day?
Your first day at AMC. Are you excited? Maybe a little nervous?
Nervous? Why? It's just a school. The AMC kids are no different than I am. They put their pants on one leg at a time, just like I do.
Sounds like quite a place.
I can't believe we're going to school at AMC. I hate AMC.
Same here. They're so obnoxious.
Let's make sure they know we're doing this because we have to, not because we want to go to their stinking school.
Right. We'll be in AMC, not of AMC.
Good morning, lads. School spirit.
You look like a reject from an Alvin and the Chipmunks audition.
Good morning and welcome. I'm Mrs. Ramirez, principal of AMC High School.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
You must be some of the displaced students from Vyond. What are your names, boys?
Benjamin Young.
Gerald Burns.
And you, young man?
Connor Ward. What do you think she meant by oh dear?
I think it means principals talk to one another.
Whoa!
Man, I knew this place was swanky, but not this swanky.
It looks more like a museum than a school.
Check it out. The drinking fountains have motion sensors.
Everything about this place is first class. And we've just been downgraded to economy.
What a dump. Principal Brown, what are you doing here?
Why wouldn't I be here?
Well, doesn't AMC already have a principal?
Of course. Mrs. Ramirez is a great principal.
So is she your boss?
No, she has her school, I have mine. She has her students, I have mine. She has her office. I have my cubicle next to the mini fridge in the copier room.
She's his boss.
There's an assembly in exactly 5 minutes. You'll get your schedules then.
That gives us time to find our lockers.
Benjamin, you're 6'18", I'm 6'22", and Connor, you're 6'41".
This is me, 641.
How do you do it?
Do what? Great. We got social studies first period.
Nothing like starting off the day with Mrs. Alfheim.
Guys, it's this way.
No, room 214 is down here.
214? My schedule says I'm in 227.
You are?
Then that means you
Don't have Mrs. Alfheim.
Is this room 227? Social studies?
Yes.
And starting today, some of the kids from Vyond are in this class?
Yes.
And am I one of those kids? Connor Ward?
Yeah.
Yes! Where should I sit, Mr.
I am Mr. Carlos. I'm putting you over by the bookcase, Connor, with 2 of your VN classmates.
Classmates? Which ones?
Alex Rodrigo and Charlotte Fisher.
Okay, just a word to the wise. Charlotte's a total suck-up.
Well, thank you, Connor, I'll keep it in.
And Alex a psycho. Try not to make eye contact.
Ugh. Nobody told me this was a remedial class.
Save your breath, Charlotte. Even you can't annoy me today. I'm basking in the glow of finding out we've got Mr. Carlos instead of Mrs. Alfheim. Mr. Carlos looks like he's barely out of high school. I bet he's a lightweight, a real pushover.
Mr. Carlos? Connor just called you a pushover.
Okay, now you're starting to ascend Mount Annoying.
Alright, people. As you know, the students from Vyond will be attending our school for a while. We're delighted that 3 of them are joining us in first period social studies, Alex, Charlotte, and Connor. Please make them feel welcome. Show them around. Be friendly.
Hello, friend.
Who boy?
Greetings, gents. Greetings.
What are you so happy about?
What do you think? I just had social studies without Mrs. Alfheim. It was 45 minutes of conflict-free bliss.
You're so lucky, dude. Nobody's as lucky as you are.
What's the story with these AMC kids? They're not exactly friendly. Nobody's come up to me to say, hey, or what's up, or...
I haven't had that problem. Plenty of them have spoken to me.
Hi, beautiful. Nice cheerleading sweater.
Thanks.
How long are you gonna be here?
They're still not sure. It all depends on how long it takes them to clean up the mold. We might be back in our own school by November, or it might take until Christmas.
I was talking about the table, genius. That's our table. How long are you gonna be here?
We were just leaving. Wow, Mr. Arredondo. Is this where you get to teach art?
Yup. Isn't this great? This is the nicest studio I've ever seen in a high school. These AMC students are lucky to have such a facility.
It's not turning them into good artists, though. I mean, that painting is hideous.
That's mine, son.
Hideous in a good way.
Hey, I know you. You're the soccer goalie from Vyond. Remember how we spanked you last year? It was 8-zip, and I scored 4 of them. We spanked you last year, and we're gonna spank you even worse this year.
I thought corporal punishment in schools had been outlawed.
Coach, how's soccer going to work? Are we going to play on the same team with the AMC kids, or?
No, it'll be just like any other year. Just because we're sharing their building doesn't mean we're joining their team. They have their squad, and we have ours. Such as it is.
My bad. Coach, is it true that we have to practice on AMC's field hockey field? But that's not fair.
Why isn't it fair?
Hi.
Never mind, it's fair, it's fair.
Game on.
Hey goalie, was that your team sharing the practice field with the field hockey girls yesterday?
Yeah, so?
Just trying to clarify things, that's all. Just trying to keep the players straight. You were the ones wearing the skirts, right?
We gotta win this game.
Goalie. I have a picture to show you from our yearbook. See? That's me, scoring a goal. And that's you, flopping around on your stomach. There'll be a lot more of that when we play you ladies next week.
We gotta win this game.
Coach, I'd like a word with you about your team.
Yes. They're chomping at the bit to play your squad.
Yes, well, they've been pretty outspoken about it. They've been taunting my players all week.
All in the spirit of friendly competition. If you boys are too delicate to take it, maybe they should take up needlepoint. Huh.
We gotta win this game.
The captain of the AMC team keeps trash-talking me. Well, I'm gonna serve him up a steaming plate of smack.
No, Connor. We're guests here at AMC. I don't want any of our students contributing to a conflict. Don't get dragged down to his level, Connor. Be the bigger man.
Which isn't easy to do when you're only 5'7".
You're not helping.
How come you're letting that kid talk so much smack to you? You're king of the trash talkers. Why not open up a can on him?
Because Coach told me not to. He told me to bite my tongue.
Ooh, it's the save. I mean the goalie from Vyond.
Had hair.
Hey goalie. We finally play you guys tomorrow.
No kidding.
Don't forget to bring a mirror to the game.
A mirror? Why?
'Cause you'll be looking behind you all day. Ha 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 ha.
May his protective cup cause him debilitating chafing problems. I'm going to bed.
Already?
Dad, tomorrow's our big game against AMC. They're undefeated. I've got to be rested. I've got to be relaxed. The longer I'm in bed, the more relaxed I'll be.
Alright, boys, we've got a big job to do today. AMC is a formidable opponent, but they're beatable. Guys, we're very capable of winning this game.
Right. Who cares that they've won their games by a combined score of 89-3?
Timing, son, timing.
What did I tell you about the stats?
Okay men, time to take the field.
Coach, can I lead us in the prayer first?
A prayer? Connor, we've never had a team prayer before.
But this is big, Coach. This is the biggest game of our lives. They say we shouldn't even play against their soccer team today. They tell us that we can't compete against their squad, so swift and fleet. They mock us, taunt us, call us lame. They laugh and say we've got no game. I don't know if this prayer stuff works, but Lord, please help us smoke these jerks.
Amen.
I'm nervous, Coach.
Well, have you done your very best to prepare for this game? If you have, then there's nothing to feel nervous about.
I'm pretty sure I'm prepared. I'm wearing my lucky socks, my lucky shirt. Wait, am I wearing my lucky Hannah Montana bikini briefs? Yup.
Now I'm nervous.
All set, keep.
I better be, considering that this is the biggest soccer game of my life. Did you know we have to go to school with these guys because our school has toxic mold? Did you know they've been talking trash to us every hour of every day for the past month? All they do is brag about how bad they're gonna beat us. It's all they think about. It's all they talk about.
Kid, we've got to start the—
They just won't shut up! Uh-oh, that kid's beating Gerald to the ball. Here he comes. Easy now, don't commit too early. Hold your ground. Hold your ground. Or just lie on it for a few minutes.
Great save.
Great first half, boys. We're really clamping down defensively. I can see the AMC players getting frustrated. And if they're frustrated, that's good for us. Let them get flustered. We'll stay calm, cool, and—
I can't get the top off this stupid punch string!
As I was saying.
I wonder what it would be like to be in the zone. You hear athletes talk about being in a zone where they can do no wrong. Sometimes they're so locked in, they're not even aware of the amazing plays they're making. That would be awesome. A scoreless tie at the end of regulation.
Yup. We go to overtime.
Gerald, think we can actually beat these guys?
I dunno. The goalie's not letting anything past him. Then again, you somehow haven't given up any goals either.
I could do without the somehow, thanks.
Well, it's just so shocking.
If the score is tied at the conclusion of a 70-minute match, a 10-minute overtime period is played. If at the conclusion of the overtime period no winner has been determined, the outcome of the match is decided by a series of penalty kicks. 5 players from each side are selected by their respective coaches to take penalty kicks in alternating order. The team that successfully converts more penalty kicks than its opponent is declared the winner.
Let's go, Connor, shut 'em down.
It's up to you, Connor.
It's up to me. It's up to me. It's up to me.
You'll need to turn around, son.
Yes.
Derek scored.
We're up by a goal.
AMC's down to their last penalty kick.
So, if Connor saves this, we win.
We'll be the first team to beat AMC in 4 years.
No pressure, though.
Come on, Christian. You gotta score to keep us alive.
I know that, fool. Keep your shit on. There's no way I'm gonna let that little nothing end our winning streak.
A nothing? That kid called me a nothing. Here goes nothing.
If Connor saves this, we win.
Come on, Connor. We won. We beat AMC.
The mighty have fallen. Now we can shove some of that smack they've been talking right back in their faces.
No, Now we can line up and shake hands.
Can we at least say good game in a snarky, obnoxious sort of? Good game. Good game.
Whatever.
Good game.
Outstanding game. You guys played great. You deserved it.
You gotta love team managers.
Where sportsmanship lives.
Nice game, coach. I said, nice game.
Ah, right.
Nice game.
That felt good.
What a win.
And now, to cash in.
What do you mean?
We're the team that took down AMC. Our stock is at an all-time high. Observe, gents, as I demonstrate how to capitalize on our newfound fame.
Our stock is about to plummet.
Rawr. Coach, to celebrate our big win, can we go out for pizza?
I'm afraid not, Connor.
How about ice cream? Can we go out for ice cream?
Sorry, that's not in the budget. But we do have some beef jerky left over from last season.
The thrill of victory.
The agony of the meat. Check it out, Connor. Front page of the sports section. Vyond shocks AMC.
Ooh, read it.
In a stunning upset, the boys' soccer team from Vyond ended AMC High School's 4-year unbeaten streak yesterday with a thrilling 1-0 win decided by penalty kicks. The outcome was in doubt until AMC's final shooter, star striker Christian Anderson, was robbed on a spectacular save by Vyond goalkeeper Connie Ward.
Connie Ward?
That sounds dirty.
And their big off-season move was signing Ron Artist. He's definitely going to improve their defense. Plus, they still got Trace McGrady, who can score from anywhere. The guy's a total animal. But ultimately, it all comes down to the big fella. If his foot is completely healed, the Rockets can dominate the NBA. This concludes my report on the Ming Dynasty.
Yow.
Hey Connor, nice report in social studies.
It was supposed to be about the Mings, not Yao Ming.
What do you mean, the Mings?
You know. The dynasty.
They were emperors.
Hello? Gerald, there aren't any teams in the NBA called the Emperors. How clueless can you get?
I'm constantly reassessing.
What did you get on the test, Einstein?
None of your business, Charlotte.
Well, with the extra credit, I got a perfect score, 105.
105 isn't a perfect score.
What?
There were 6 extra credit points. I got a 106.
Hey, Charlotte, does she remind you of anybody?
I got a perfect score. You got a point taken off.
Impossible. I double-checked my answers.
There. The right answer is 27, not 21.
I didn't write 21. That says 27. That's how I make my 7s.
Well, it doesn't look like a 7.
It does to anyone with eyes.
I've got eyes, and I think your handwriting stinks.
My handwriting's fine.
Cat fight! How does it taste, Charlotte?
How does what taste?
You're not the smartest kid in class for once. Rachel beat you on the test.
So? Just because someone gets a better grade than you doesn't make them smarter.
Aha!
Relax, genius. You're the exception that proves the rule.
Whoa, what's all this? How come you two are so chummy all of a sudden?
We're friends now.
But yesterday all you could do was fight about who's smarter.
We realized that's not important.
What is important is that we're both smarter than you are.
I don't understand women.
They've got a pretty good handle on you, though.
Mr. Arredondo, how come you're eating here instead of the faculty lounge?
Oh, I just needed some solitude, Connor. When you're a teacher, you learn to treasure those few precious moments when you're entirely, completely alone.
Ah, I hear ya. Anyway, wanna play hangman?
Door. Should have locked door.
Mr. Arredondo, can I ask you a question?
Of course. Connor. That's what I'm here for. Classroom teaching is only part of what I do. I also provide guidance for students who might need a helping hand. So yes. Ask away. I can't promise I'll have all the answers, but I can at least be a sounding board for whatever issue you're dealing with.
You gonna finish those chips? Mr. Carlos, can I interview you for my blog?
Blog?
It's called Classroom Chatter. Every few weeks I profile a different teacher. You know, your likes, dislikes, hobbies.
Thank you for asking, Connor, but I prefer to keep my private life private. Stop typing, son. Alright everyone, let's turn to page 70M. Connor, what on earth are you doing?
Just posting something on my blog.
Oh, your blog. Wonderful. Please continue. The rest of us will just stand around.
You know, when I got Mr. Carlos for social studies, I thought he was going to be cool. But now all he does is yell it.
And what does that tell you?
It tells me that Mr. Carlos has emotional problems. Or maybe that I shouldn't have written a limerick about him on my blog.
Probably a combination of the two.
I'm torn, Mr. Arredondo. On one hand, I'm tired of his place and I'm ready to go back to Vyond. But going back to Vyond means I'll have social studies for Mrs. Alfheim again, and Mrs. Alfheim is a big fat horror show. So, you see my dilemma.
Vividly.
I can almost smell that skunky perfume of hers. Mr. Carlos, instead of writing my report on the first Thanksgiving, can I do it in comic book format?
I don't know, Connor.
Please? Please? I've done other reports that way. Mrs. Alfheim lets me do it all the time. Whoa, hold it. I just used Mrs. Alfheim as an example of the way a teacher should do things. Feeling queasy. Call the school nurse.
Or perhaps the drama teacher.
Here you go, Mr. Carlos. As promised, I did my report on the first Thanksgiving in comic book style. It functions on 2 levels, information and entertainment.
Yes, I can see that. Although I do feel compelled to point out that the first Thanksgiving didn't include beach volleyball.
That's the entertainment part. Mr. Carlos gave my report on the first Thanksgiving a solid B. He said he loved the way I did it in comic style.
Well, if he was so crazy about it, why didn't he give you an A?
He took off some points for historical accuracy. Apparently he had a problem with the mixed martial arts scene.
Teachers are so picky. This is our last week at AMC.
It is?
Who says?
The newspaper says. I just read the story that Vyond is reopening.
I read the newspaper too, and I didn't see it.
It was the front page headline.
Oh, well, no wonder. I go sports, comics, jumble.
I go Sudoku, sports, Dear Abby.
Alex, my man, did you hear the news? This out last week at AMC. We're about to kiss this joint goodbye. We'll be back at Vyond on Monday. Isn't that awesome?
No, I hate the end. And I hate you too. What's so great about the end?
Well, for one thing, the garbage cans are a bit more spacious. Principal Brown, since we'll be going back to our own school next week, I think we should find a way to thank our friends here at AMC. Can we leave them some kind of souvenir? Something to remind them of the time we spent here?
What a fine idea, Connor. What did you have in mind? No.
Hey, Mr. Carlos, they cleaned up the mold at Vyond. We're going back.
That's what I hear.
Well, nice knowing you. See you around.
Hold on, Connor. You're not going back to Vyond until Monday. Today's Thursday.
But I need time to transition.
Right. Transition over to your seat.
Hey. I hear you dorks are going back to your own school. It's about time.
Yeah, I can see why you're happy we're leaving. It must have been a real pain to have us here. Especially when we beat you guys at soccer? Hadn't you been undefeated for 3 years? No, it was 4.
Snap.
We totally ruined that for you. Sorry, dude.
So they finished cleaning up the mold at your school, eh?
Guess so.
You kids are lucky everyone's so health conscious nowadays. Nobody knew anything about toxic mold when I was your age. We were probably exposed to all kinds of harmful and poisonous. Poisonous.
That could explain a few things.
Wait, what was I talking about?
For the first time in my life, I'm actually looking forward to school. I was awake all night thinking about...
Book report that's due today?
Buzzkiller.
Wait, book what? School picture guy. How come you're here?
To document the grand reopening of Vyond, of course. My task, to capture the glorious moment when they cut the ceremonial ribbon, ushering in a new era in the school's history.
Good luck with that.
Egad.
Come on in everyone, welcome back to Vyond.
So, all the mold is gone?
Yes indeed, Connor. We have new carpeting, freshly painted walls.
Whoa. Painted walls? Which walls?
Well, all of them.
No.
His graffiti project in the 3rd floor bathroom was only half done.
Holy cow. Look at this place.
Forget about looking at it. Smell it. It doesn't smell all musty and mildewy anymore. It smells clean. It smells fresh. And yet there remains an undeniable stench. Ah, Mrs. Curtis, the blushing rose of the principal's office.
Well, hello there, Connor. How was your time at AMC?
Okay, I guess. I didn't really like it there. Their school secretary wasn't nearly as nice as you are, and she wasn't as hot either.
I've missed this kid.
She was no secret cougar, believe you me.
Time for social studies.
Great. After 3 months of social studies with Mr. Carlos, now I've got to get used to Mrs. Alfheim again.
Look, you've only got to deal with her for 1 day. Then it's vacation.
Right. How bad can it be?
Pop quiz, people. Take your seats.
Oh, how I hate her.
Stop playing with them, Riot.
Yeah, pretty girl, me no do no keys until. As long as you treat me well, I will treat you more than Jim. Me no send my chain, you are my real flex. Hey, give me promise, you ain't gonna belong me.
Looking at you, got my eyes wide. Looking at you, got my eyes wide. So out of this world like sci-fi. Looking at you, got my eyes wide. Looking at you, got my eyes wide. So out of this world like sci-fi. I am the one that got lot of bands. Who you becoming? Well, that depends. Jump in the air, I perfect my stance. Jump to the floor, I just wanna dance. Yeah, you the one, there's no number 2. If I had 3 wishes, I'd waste them on you. Watch where you stay, got faces on me. No wasters on me.
Yeah, pretty girl, me no do no keys until. As long as you treat me well, I will treat you more than Jim. Me no send my chain, you are my real flex. Hey, give me promise, you ain't gonna belong me. Yeah, pretty girl, me no do no keys until. As long as you treat me well, I will treat you more than Jim. Me no send my chain, you are my real flex. Hey, give me promise, you ain't gonna belong me.
I ain't been in love in a minute. Don't know what it was, but you get it. Big 3 words out your mouth any minute. You could get it, play your cards right, bet it. It's all life, so baby, let's live it. Haters super mad, we got them all living. Think about my future, got you all in it. Shooting for the stars, the sky has no limit.
Yeah, pretty girl, me no do no keys until.
What's with you, Connor?
Mrs. Alfheim, can you believe her? Who else but her would spring a pop quiz on the last day of school before vacation? What a jerky thing to do. She's number 1 on my jerk list.
What's the big deal? I mean, the quiz was so easy.
Plus, she's grading it on a curve.
Right. So unless you're at the very bottom of the curve, you'll... Oh. Right.
Never mind.
She's just been bumped down to number 3.
Time stood still, just like a photograph. You made me feel like this will last forever. Looking in your eyes, I see my whole life. Oh, they say you know it, but you know it, and I know. Oh, promise that you hold me close, don't let me go. Take my heart, don't break it. Love me to my bones. All this time I've wasted. You were right there all along. You and I start gazing, intertwining souls. We were never strangers. You were right there all along. I lose my mind when I'm around you, how I come alive. When I'm without you, I can't help but feel so lost. I wanna give you all I've got. Oh, they say you know it, but you know it, and I know. Oh, promise that you